Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for what you do every day, on site, in classrooms, in shops, and offices. Our conference theme, Safety Foundations, Constructing a Culture of Excellence, is a 5-year commitment. We chose a multi-year theme because we know that industry challenges don't resolve in a single season. Last year marked the start of implementing our 5-year strategic plan. Each year, we adjust the conference and our focus based on your feedback, what you used, what to improve, and what to evaluate or stop. We'll keep learning together, repeating and scaling what works. We're pursuing industry solutions to industry challenges, and we need your participation to shape what comes next. Here's what we delivered with you this year. On-site, crew-ready tools, clearer core and C-core pathways, two-way engagement across Alberta, and flexible, trackable learning. Across our 4 priorities, grounded in evidence-based improvements, we can scale together. The first priority in our 5-year strategic plan is championing a culture of safety. We launched the second phase of the Injury Prevention Campaign, or we call it the IPC, in May, targeting first-year risks, and so crews and leaders could plug ready-to-use tools into toolbox talks, safety meetings, and orientations. We brought Crew Brew to construction sites in Calgary, Red Deer, and Edmonton during Health and Safety Week with local associations and members to spark on-site conversations with frontline crews. We visited the Glenbow Museum, Seton Subdivision, Red Deer Hospital, Red Deer Polytech, Lewis Farms Recreation Center, and the Orchards community, engaging more than 250 frontline workers. Thank you for welcoming us. We also ran the Safety Showdown online contest through May to weave short quizzes and toolbox talks, encouraging camaraderie to prevent injuries, and added more than 25 new ready-to-use worksite resources. We had 150 teams participate with about 500 team members. Our grand prize draw winner, Prentium Construction West, will enjoy their Oilers luxury suite in January. A great incentive for all of you to get your team signed up next year. And we will do this if a Calgary organization or a Southern Alberta organization wins. It's a lot easier to get a Flames luxury suite, I'll just say that. Like you weren't expecting it. During the summer, we released these contest resources for everyone to use. Our IPC campaign subscribers increased by 30%, and the resource visits by 60%. We also made sure that every activity can feed into the core and C-core audit and action plan requirements. Take a look at these resources and share your feedback. Tell us what to keep, improve, or stop through the IPC evaluation at MyEngage by next Friday, November 14th. You can even do this here at our ACSA booth. We have tables you can use to take our short survey. We will publish the feedback we receive, repeat and scale high-use items, and design next steps with your feedback. On the MyEngage page, you'll also find a contact form. Use this form to invite the Crew Brew to your work site next year. The second priority in our 5-year strategic plan is engaging members and partners. Some of our activities this year included regional touchpoints and webinars, education and technology engagement, offering transition support to companies impacted by Alberta Safety Council discontinuing its role as a certifying partner, and national collaboration with the Canadian Federation of Construction Safety Associations. We hosted regional safety symposiums with the Medicine Hat Construction Association and the Lloydminster Construction Association. Topics included hazard management, investigations, instruction by request, contractor management, creative sentences, certificate of recognition, and the small employer core, or C-Corps, and an ACSA update. Next year, we'll bring these symposia to Lethbridge and Grand Prairie. We look forward to connecting with members in these regions. We attended events across Alberta and Canada, on sites with Crew Brew and Safety Showdown, at regional symposiums, association meetings, youth expos, webinars, and post-secondary forums, where we met, listened, and talked with experts, partnered with members to build two-way, year-round relationships that move practical tools from idea to job sites. The work and discussion centered on topics you asked us to champion: first-year worker risks, hazard management, investigations, contractor management, prime contractor duties, creative sentencing, and worker rights, psychological health and safety, return to work and workforce, violence and harassment prevention, core and C-Corps standards and alignment, modern learning through virtual instructor-led training, instructor by requests or IBRs, and practical innovations like virtual reality and field-ready microlearning. We met you where you work to remove friction and align expectations on what you need and how we can help. We appreciate your efforts in including us. We also held our Continuing the Conversation webinar from last year's conference, sitting with Adrian Lazinski, the Vice President of Employer Services and Claims Management with the Workers' Compensation Board of Alberta, and Warren Singh, who's the Executive Director of the Alberta Construction Association, to explore industry trends, insights, and resources to support our continued pursuit of safety and business excellence. Our second webinar was with Adel Kodian, the Executive Vice President with Rohit Homes, and Stefan Rutkowski, President and CEO of Careers the Next Generation, to discuss industry trends, insights, and resources to build up a new generation of skilled workers. We had more than 700 views in the first week. About 70% of those viewers didn't attend last year's conference, reflecting the value of these webinars in expanding the reach of these important conversations. We advanced our partnerships with educational institutions like NAIT and Lethbridge Polytech, and established new ones, including with SAIT, the University of Calgary, the University of Alberta, and its Construction Innovation Center. Many of them you will see and hear today during our Safety Spotlight session. With these partnerships, we collaborated and continue to do so on our shared goals, priorities, making resources and training available to you, our members, and your crews. Better alignment means clarity for individuals, fewer surprises for companies, and quicker movement from idea to day-to-day practice. We completed phase 1, Listen and Learn, of the Core Modernization Project, and opened phase 2, Academic Research and Industry Working Group Recruitment, to shape practical improvements for Core and C-Corps. Phase 1, Listen and Learn, engaged about 930 stakeholders across consultation sessions, interviews, surveys, and online input. We posted a summary report on what we heard on MyEngage at engage.acsa.ca. Phase 2A, Research and Industry Working Group Recruitment, opened for member companies to help develop recommendations for Core and C-Corps. I encourage you to apply for the Industry Working Group at engage.youracsa.ca by Monday, November 17th, and share this opportunity with your networks. Use the reports to brief your teams. Modernizing Core and C-Corps will help ensure these programs are effective, relevant, and adaptable, reflecting industry needs now and into the future, and keeping Alberta competitive. The third priority in our 5-year strategic plan is optimizing programs and services. We launched our MyLearning, our upgraded learning management system, with virtual instructor-led training and a micro-learning pipeline. We launched MyLearning in June, streamlining touch points to save time and improve visibility for learners, supervisors, and administrators. It wasn't perfect, and we're not striving for perfection. Instead, we focus on learning and continuous improvement alongside all of you. We advanced a micro-learning pipeline with our excavation and confined space creative sentencing packages. The excavation package pairs a 3D reenactment with 3 short videos and toolbox talks that crews can deploy. The confined spaces package comes with 4 videos with accompanying toolbox talks. We're also turning our fleet safety management and fall protection planning awareness courses into online, on-demand versions again, so you can access them on your time and when you need them, coming early in 2026. Log into My Learning today, drop 1 micro asset into your toolbox talk this week, and check your learner records for documentation. We continue to improve learning delivery by streamlining access in My Learning, expanding formats to on-demand, virtual instructor-led and field-ready microlearning, and strengthening training records for supervisors and safety managers. The 4th and final priority in our 5-year strategic plan is bolstering organizational excellence. Internally, we improved our operating rhythm and alignment and strengthened our risk and data practices. We aligned quarterly goals from the board to the CEO to every team and continued all staff sessions for alignment and resiliency. We achieved Great Place to Work certification with 93% of staff affirming ACSA is a great place to work, a first-time certification for ACSA in the government and social services sector. We completed a clean external financial audit while improving our WCB data sharing to improve evidence-based decisions. A strong ACSA team means better service and reliable support for our members and the industry. We continue linking our goals to member-validated outcomes and report our progress so you can hold us accountable. In closing, 2025 is about frontline activation, standards that fit reality, improved learning delivery, partnerships to ensure access and speed to adoption, and learning with partners and members. Looking to 2026, we will keep the theme and raise the bar. We'll use your IPC evaluation feedback to shape Phase 3 and expand resources for first-year workers and those who work alongside and support them. We will bring forward evidence-based recommendations for modernizing core. We will refine My Learning workflows and continue our cycle of assessment, feedback, and improvements. Most of all, we will keep working side by side with you on job sites, in classrooms, and at association tables, because safety is built by each of us every day.